Okay, I wanted to show you guys a little mod I've been working on to make some changes. Most of the mods are not related to Invasion, but I did add one, so we'll just use Invasion. I'm going to select Colossus as the map. And here's some of the mutators that I've added. Force bot count. Now, what this does, it actually the default is 7 bots, so I've got to I got to change this. It actually right now there's a slight bug where even if I select 9 or 10, it only put 7. So I got to fix that because it doesn't actually respect it. But what it does do is it used to just add 2 bots. If I had like 8 or 9 here, it would only add 2 no matter what. So at least I get 7 now. I do have to fix that, but it's at least adding multiple bots now. The other thing is I've added a HUD panel, a little bit to the HUD. Basically, it'll show the current wave and how many of your teammates are dead, so that you have a nice idea. Third, low gravity, that was always there. Now this applies to any map, but you can add a mutator. What I've added here, the flat cannon and rocket launcher don't start out with a lot of rounds, so they start with 25 rounds. You're going to hold up to 60. The Redeemer instead of the Ion Painter. Okay, big deal. And what this does is basically for any map that there's an Ion Painter, it will spawn a Redeemer in its place. I like using the Redeemer more. And Colossus does actually spawn an Ion Painter, so we'll test that out. Well, I know it works, but so let's go test all of these out. I'll show them to you real quick. And we'll see right away.
Play.
You'll see now. Watch when I pick up this rocket launcher. 10, Take a look. I got 43.
8, 7.
So there's that
6,
change.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And let's go pick up the flat cannon. So definitely have more rounds. There you can see 25. That was what it started out with, and I picked up a lot of rounds for the rocket launcher. Okay, and there you can see on the top right, it's wave 1. Nobody's died yet, so that's nice. So the other thing I wanted to show you was the Redeemer. Yes, where is that? There it is. Now, normally this would have spawned the Ion Painter, but now it is working. I get a Redeemer, which is very nice. We can kill a bunch of these. Whoa. Oh, that was weird. Okay. I think I zoomed in. I haven't done that before. That was a little weird. Let's go up and get this here. So, Redeemer instead of the Ion Painter, that works. I showed you the more flak. I showed you the Invasion HUD panel on the right. You can see we've got wave 1. It shows us who's dead. And the reason I like that is what I didn't like on Invasion mode is you couldn't see who was alive still. So now it's really easy to see if your entire team's gone. Though you probably would have had a good idea anyways, but that was sort of the change there. So it's working. I have to fix a few minor bugs, but the one thing I really do like is the extra rounds. So you don't have to keep running back now every time. You can go get these rounds. I always felt like the flat cannon and the rocket should have had more rounds. So I find that very useful. Here, we'll pick this up. Look at that, 33 rounds now. So quite a few more. And basically those are the 2 weapons I like to use the most. I also like the lightning gun too. I didn't tweak that, but I might. I have to think about what I want to do. I might tweak some of these weapons. Let's go up here and see if the Redeemer is back yet. No, it's not. All right, we'll just play a little bit here.
Next wave in.
So I
10,
will tell you that the
9,
next mod
8,
that I'm working on
7,
is an
6,
actual in-game
5,
shop
4, 3,
that you can
2,
buy things.
1.
And I have to think about the currency right now, but I have an idea what I do want to use for the currency. So it's really, the other thing I should point out is they just released a version of this game now. They gave an update. There you can see the Redeemer popped again. So it is definitely working. We're getting the Redeemer each time. Let's fire that away. There we go. Get to use that instead of the Ion Painter. But one thing they did, they just released this game. This was really cool of Epic, and they gave it high def support effectively. So now you can record this in 1920 by 1080, and that's what I'm recording this in now. So that is really cool. You get a full, true true high def full screen mode, which is really nice. And again, that's available on their website. And also, it works with the Steam version. They have a patch. So if you have the Steam version, you can get it to work with that. It's real simple to do. Yeah, they have a patch. You can patch your version. So that's it. I am going to do a video. Whenever I complete a mod, I'll do another video. And I do have another one coming up, a shop, which I will show you guys in the next video when it's done. Thanks for watching.